take your not answering as a yes.
Yes, I am ready.
I am allowed to do that because I am
What
the
are you?
boss.
What are we ready for?
The boss.
Not ready for birds.
Do you not hear the music again?
Oh, I hear it.
Then shut up!
Get in the mood. Get in the mood, damn it.
Alright, I don't have much of a recap this week. You guys searched around in the area you were in before, and then went down the shaft, and there was a whole bunch of lava, and you went through some tunnels, and you ended up finding a cage suspended above lava in a room. There were 4 people in it, and one of them is Teresiel. I put you on the map. So let me describe the situation you're in. Right now, Haman Cost has a silence circle going that he could remove at any time, but you were having him wait to drop it so that people couldn't hear you coming if you ran around the corner and attacked. When Grimgar looked around the corner, and I'm talking about this corner right here, when he went over and turned left, he saw that there was what looked like to be a big room. You're high up, maybe the same height as you were before, which was 90 feet in the other room, and you are above a lava pit. The cave ends in a hole in the wall in this room. The ceiling is only 10 feet above the floor of the of your cave. The ceiling of the cavern is only 10 feet above the floor of the cave. Grimgar did not see any place to walk inside this room. It is a drop 90 to 100 feet down into lava. Flying around the room, he saw a number of magma creatures flitting around. They look like giant mosquitoes made of lava. He also saw at least 2 Ifriti, which are the large size fire genies. And he saw a pillar, a cylinder of flame that went all the way from the floor to the ceiling that was opaque and made of fire. But he rolled like a 29 on his perception or something like that. And so I gave him that inside the fire is a cage suspended 10 feet from the ceiling containing 4 individuals who are laying down in the cage with a number of chains and gears attached to it that he would assume allow the cage to somehow be moved, but he couldn't tell what directions it could be moved, just that it appears like it could be moved somehow. You guys are trying to figure out how to attack. But, of course, you can do whatever you want. And I leave it to you.
Yeah, so I didn't describe it very well. Oops, I didn't really click that. So I go back out of the silence and explain. So there's nowhere to walk in there. So, I mean, we could stand at the edge and shoot stuff, but there's no walking in there.
Well, flying would be good either when we fall into the lava.
Well, if the people, if you get knocked out, and or the people with concentration, concentrating on the fly spell.
That's true. We could keep the person concentrating on the back. I guess I could be the one concentrating. I don't think Holocaust has a spell. That would be good enough.
Yeah, if
But then I can't concentrate on anything else, and I was thinking of using Ice Storm.
Yeah, plus if the people flying get hit, they'll still fall into the lava, I think, right?
No, they wouldn't lose concentration, so unless they get downed in the air.
They go to 0 hit points.
Yeah, I think if they go to 0 hit points, then they would fall, probably.
What's the rule on
So
that, Joe?
That makes sense, right, Joe?
The rule on what?
If you get down while flying, what happens?
If
Like
you
if I'm
get downed while
concentrating,
flying?
if I'm concentrating on fly and two people are over the lava and they get downed while I'm concentrating on their fly, they fall because they're unconscious, right?
Yeah, but well, they float down, but yes. Um. Guess it doesn't say. Target gains a flying speed 6 feet for the duration when the spell ends.
But like they're
Target.
still controlling how they fly. So if they lose consciousness, wouldn't they naturally just fall?
Yeah, but so normal falling speed is like 500 feet around or 300 feet around. I'd need to look it up. But when you're floating, I would say it works the same as feather fall. That's just how I'm gonna rule it. You fall the same as whatever feather fall says. So let me look that up.
I have feather falling when you cast it.
Yeah, you use the spell if you do. Okay, I'm kidding. You don't. 60 feet per round. So you would float down at 60 feet per round, which makes sense because that's the fly speed too.
Yeah, that's still quite fast.
yeah, you'd only have one round to get somebody back up.
It's 60 feet. The lava's 60 feet down. You said
About 90, I think it
90.
was.
Okay,
Yeah.
I see.
I mean, he rolled a 29 on his perception, so I gave him all kinds of information I did not plan on giving anybody, so I can't
What
believe
if
So
he had
I?
disadvantage on that roll.
I think let's try to avoid going into the lava until we've cleared out the area.
What if I go invisible? You make me fly, and I secure the switch.
There's that pillar of lava around the
Risky. You
cage.
don't know if they have blind sight and really what else is over there.
You
Plus,
could,
visibility isn't foolproof. Even somebody who doesn't have blind sight could notice you.
All right, I'm a badass motherfucker.
Like maybe the most risky thing you've ever agreed to do. So I'll let you do it if you want to.
He's got a lot of abilities we would need to figure out. He may not be able to be detected, I'm not sure.
Yeah,
another
we can do that.
thought I had is if we take at least a short rest,
The fuck is wrong with you?
and well, here's the idea though. Then I can attune to the disc, and I don't know if Travis has enough spells to dimension door into the cage if he could see it enough, and then scatter everyone in the cage back over to us, and then we use a disc to get out of here.
How are you still not attuned to that disc?
Sounds OP.
I have 2 level 4 spells, which is Dimension Door, and I have my Scatter that I can use. So I could technically do that. Short rest though, I already used my recovery today, so I wouldn't be able to do it again.
But it was really hard to see in there. Like
Or just
I just
scoop in
got
and dash
really
him out.
lucky.
Sounds like a plan.
You see a way to teleport into the cage, or was it hidden?
You can't see through the fire. I gave
So
him
I would
I
have
gave
to
him information I really shouldn't have because his perception roll was so high.
understand. I'm
And
just saying I wouldn't be able to Dimension Door in there if I can't see in there.
Yes, you
yeah.
can. Dimension
Oh,
door
that
doesn't
Well, I'd
require
be
sight.
yeah, but I'd be guessing, right?
No,
Doesn't that hurt my roll?
there is no roll for dimension door.
you
Right.
click on dimension door.
Exactly the spot desired. It can be a place you can see, one you can visualize, or one you can describe by seeing distance and direction. Okay.
I can describe it to you.
I could do that pretty accurately then.
You got a 26, not a 29. I just figured it out, but anyway. Yeah,
If
so
I
dimension
would
door
have,
works fine. Scatter is what would be your problem.
I can do 2 Dimension Doors, so I could always Dimension Door again.
But you can only bring one person with you.
True.
No.
But I could use Dimension Door at level 5 and grab another person. I have a 5th level spell as well.
Mm.
And then if we actually want to just get the fuck out of the whole thing, if I get us back together, I can just use Word of Recall. Oh wait, I think we have more people than that spell would work with. It's me and 5 others. How many do we have?
We've got 9 total with all the people in the cage.
Yeah, so that wouldn't work. So are you afraid that they're gonna kill her if we don't get her out immediately?
Yes.
They said they were gonna kill her.
No.
We just killed a bunch of the guards.
The guy was reading Erkin's mind before. He didn't actually have an ability to tell them. So they may kill her eventually, but they weren't like saying that they were going to.
Right here. And you're going to take a short rest.
No, so I'm saying that we shouldn't. I'm saying we should fight them and go from there.
Problem is then we still need to take a short rest when we're done with the fighting for somebody to attune to the disc to get everybody out of here, or else we're going to try to get them out of here some other way.
I could turn into a bird. Take them all out one by one.
Yeah, I guess that would work.
Must be a big bird.
That's a big
Oh.
bird.
I can just go in myself, make sure I get the moon elf out, and then get her safe. We fight, and then I guess that would fuck the other.
I mean,
people.
you could attune to the disc for an hour, dimension door, and get them all out of here, and then we would just be.
Bring them.
Yeah, that's the problem. You'd have to go to probably Red Larch or someplace like that we've been to a lot.
And then you guys are on your own.
Yeah. Well, it's got 2 charges, so you could teleport back here, assuming that you had a good roll.
True. That's really risky, but true.
Don't miss.
Oh man.
You're 100 feet down.
Oh man.
Go miss.
Okay, let's come up with a better plan than that. Okay. So you're thinking that if we fight, we will use too many of our spells and then not be able to get her out. Is that what you're thinking?
I guess. I mean,
Or that they'll kill her while we're here.
just that let's say we win the fight, and now we got to still get them out of the cage somehow, which we're not really sure how to do. And then they're would assume pretty weak based on what we've seen in the crystal ball. So
Mephit's weak. The Afridi's are fairly decent. I think the Mephits also explode. Fire damage, lava damage, maybe.
I think you're right.
I could do Odaluke's freezing spear and maybe cast it before they notice us. And that would do maybe double damage to some of them. It's 10d6 cold damage. Plus, I could use Wand of Deking to make sure they fail the Constitution save.
We should be strong enough then. My shield's running out.
Or are we just going to stand at the edge then fight from there? Because we don't want to go. We can't go into the room with the lava.
There's nowhere to go. It's just the end of the wall, end of the floor.
I don't think there was anywhere to go. Can I look at that corner again, Joe?
What are you asking me?
Can I go back where I was when I had that look? There's no ground to walk on over there, correct?
There's no ground, no.
There's no ground. Okay.
You gotta fly. We gotta fly.
Can I use Wall of Force as a floor?
Here, I'm gonna let you just look. So whatever you can see from there is what you see.
The thing
And
that can be done, Joe.
this over here is just the wall, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
That's probably why you thought there was a place to walk, but
Yeah, I
you
think so.
forgot that walls exist.
That looks like the floor. That's why. Just the
color?
grid. I think the grid made me think it was something else. 'Cause the
Yeah, I
grid
guess it
lines are
looks like
kind
the
of
floor because it's so bright in that room that. But like where you are right now, you can tell the difference in color, right, between how dark the floor is and how dark the wall is. Maybe not.
yeah. Maybe because it's just black on the other side of it.
In the
And I
future,
thought
I'll make
I don't
cave
know
walls
why.
even darker so that it's easier to tell.
Yeah, there's nowhere to walk in there.
Did you hear my question?
No.
Can you walk on top of Wall of Force
Yes.
since nothing can physically pass through it? I could technically make a bridge with it.
Does it let you lay the wall pieces flat?
I can choose horizontal or vertical, or at an angle. So I could even
Yep.
do like a staircase kind of thing. But
Yep. If
You could make stairs this whole time.
you needed stairs, Erkin.
Probably lots of
Yeah,
times.
right. Never.
I don't know, but if you ever like break your legs, you can just make wheelchair ramps wherever you go.
True.
Next character's gonna be a ninja in a wheelchair.
Yep.
But it is concentration. So if I were to use it, I have to like get out of sight.
Yeah.
You guys wanted to like use it to fight on.
What can't we see through? There's a wall of fire.
Is it a wall of lava or a wall of fire?
Wall of fire.
Wall of
Yeah.
fire. Okay.
How are we getting through that?
I
Oh
mean,
no.
most likely just take damage from the wall of fire, get in there,
There's-
teleport out.
There's probably a switch or something. I mean, they got him in the cage somehow. So
I mean, we could look around, but worst comes to worst, we just run through. We have all of resistance, so
some of us do.
No.
Common cost doesn't. Maxon doesn't.
I won't
What
in
do you
another 10 seconds.
Hey, really?
Pretty much.
What did you use?
I got a shield that lasts for 10 minutes. You guys been talking for about 7 minutes.
You don't have any good ideas.
You just
All
want to
right.
stand.
You said it.
What do you want to do?
Stand at the edge and try to fight him from there.
Do Birkin? Stand at the edge and fight and see what happens?
I haven't even looked. I haven't even seen around the edge. Can I go over there?
Go up to where we are.
Yeah, I haven't even seen over here. Like, what are we looking at?
And kind of just see a pool of magma and some methods and F3D.
That's as far as we can go.
Because of the silence or whatever
Yeah.
the circle is.
Oh, we're trying not to fight them yet. Okay. Let's see.
All
Or
you
just
just
fight him from there.
let's let
See
Urk-
what happens.
This is his big deal, and he doesn't want her to die. So let's make sure he gets what he wants.
I mean, I can try to banish the Freedy. Get him out of here.
Are you attacking?
I can fly without concentrating, so I don't know if that's helpful.
Yeah, it might be helpful. Durkin?
We're in the circle of silence.
All right. Well, let's say we weren't. Are we just gonna attack?
Yes. Maxon will save him.
You can fly.
You know what you fly.
We can attack from there and see what we can do.
You're using potions. Use them now. I'm gonna use my potion of fire immunity.
I want to touch someone. I want to touch Maxon. Give him 10 extra feet. With
Using your Scrimgar.
Yeah, I'm gonna use
Stride.
mine too.
That's for Maxon. You got it?
You said 10 feet of movement?
Yeah, for 1 hour.
So Theron and Grimgar are immune to fire, and Urkin is resistant. That's where we're at.
Yes.
I
Okay.
have one.
So Hammond Cost will drop the spell and move up behind you all.
I still have one resistance left.
10 minutes for the fire immunity.
All right. So as far as surprise rounds go, because you're bunched up in a tunnel, I will let you have 2 people have free pot shot moves prior to rolling initiative. So you pick which 2.
Go.
Whatever 2 turns you guys want to take.
I'll
For the
go.
wizards, right? Yeah.
Because as soon as 2 of you jump out, they know they're under attack. So
Anybody else really, fuck them up kind of move?
What are we
I could
taking out?
I could try to
first?
banish at 5th level. Try to banish both of you Freedy if they fail their
Wait to
throws.
see how they look after my move. So I think you save yours. Maybe Maxon
Excellent, sure.
tries to shoot some, take some out.
What are we taking out first?
You target the strongest looking guy.
The Afridi?
Yeah.
Try to get to the switch before anyone else does.
Switch? There's a switch?
There's a switch.
There's a switch too. You could also do that.
Do we know where the switch is?
No, but you could.
I wouldn't press anything until you know what it does, but you could, stand next to it.
It drops
Just
the
look
cage
around when
into
we
the
go into
lava.
the opening. Okay, then I'm gonna run up and use Odaluk's freezing sphere with Wand of Deking.
Odaloo.
okay.
That wasn't a good roll. Jesus. All the ones.
60-foot radius sphere. Where are you casting it?
It depends on what kind of area that takes up. Because 60 feet's pretty huge.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's the whole room. It's got to be, right?
What's that?
120 feet wide?
Yeah, thinking.
I'll use.
I mean, 85 feet.
So that's
is
a
from one
20-foot sphere. And that's a 30-foot sphere. And that's a 40-foot sphere. That's a 50-foot sphere. I think. I'm not even sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, that's only 40 feet right there.
It just keeps going.
Yeah. Okay.
You have it so the edge is me. That way I don't count as one of the people I'm avoiding. So I can technically avoid 7 people. I don't remember how many's in the cage. I think you said 3 or 4.
Okay. Yeah, you can hit whatever you can see. You can avoid 7 people?
It's the spell level plus 1. So it's 6 plus 1.
Okay. That is your evocation savant thing.
Yeah, I
It's the spell's level plus 1? That's how that works?
think so. Let me double check. It's not on roll 20 for some reason.
I thought you could just avoid whoever you wanted.
No.
No, we were doing it wrong. Yep. It's equal to 1 plus the spell's level. It's called Sculpt Spells.
Okay. So, but you can hit everyone else, right? Each creature within the area makes a con save. All right.
One of deking, so they have disadvantage.
Oh boy. Okay. All right. Uh, so here's the question. Let's say one of these little guys here survive this. What level spell is that?
Level 6.
It's only level 6? What level's Cone of Cold? Is that 5?
Level 5, yeah.
300-foot range with a 60-foot radius sphere? This spell is so strong.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a ton of damage, but it hits a million
It's
people.
huge, though. I mean, Fireball is 20-foot radius. 60-foot radius is, oh my god.
Ice nuke.
Okay, so let's say something wins on the save. That's 34 damage.
And D6.
And if they survive the save, that's 17 damage. But the magma methods are vulnerable to cold, so that's 34 damage, and they each have 22 hit points. So all of the magma methods die immediately. Now let
Wow.
me look at the Afridi. The Afridi.
There, it's the best character.
Okay. Con save. Disadvantage. One got a 12 and one got a 9. And they take how much damage? 34. Okay.
Yeah. And can I still move as if it's my turn, or?
Yeah.
I will move back. So I just fucked them up. Defend me! I did a thing.
Me
Who's
now?
the second person?
Should be next.
Yeah, Max. Maxim.
Okay.
Okay. I want to do. What? I mean, what are these guys just floating?
Yes, he's flying.
Oh. Crazy motherfuckers. Alright, I'm gonna hit one with an ice arrow.
Okay.
I'll go shoot this at him. The ice arrow, it does an extra something, I think.
Yeah, I'm sure it does. If only you had had any time to look it up.
Fucking smoked you, Rob.
Burn.
When this arrow
Alright,
lands, it
fine,
causes an
these
explosive
things.
burst of cold, spreading out to a 10-foot radius. Each
Yeah,
creature in the
so
radius must make a DC 14 con save.
yes.
Okay, so it doesn't do any of the bow damage. Just this.
No.
So you didn't even need to roll. He just has to make a con save.
Oh, I don't even have to roll for hit?
No. He just has to make a con save. Roll
Okay.
roll 46. He succeeded. So he takes 5 damage.
We'll
Okay.
just use.
So it's one shot.
Interesting.
Well, arrow's not great, huh?
Well, in that case,
I mean, it's an
I'm
AoE
gonna.
arrow is the problem. You shot it at one
Yeah,
guy.
yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot that was how it works. I'm gonna shoot a +1 arrow at him now.
Okay. That's a 20 to hit. That hits, so he takes 15 damage.
And then the last shot is gonna be a sharpshooter with a normal arrow.
Okay. So it's -5 to the attack. That's an 18. That still hits. He takes 18 damage. Okay. Finish your movement, and then we'll roll initiative.
Um, what's his line of sight? Is this like up, down?
He's
Where
level with
exactly
you.
is he? He's
He's level
level.
with you.
Okay. I think I'll go around the corners just so I don't can't be seen by one of them.
Okay. All right. Alright, let's roll initiative now. I rolled a 3 on their initiative.
Punish them.
Man.
Or greedy.
How do these things happen?
Ah, god damn it.
I literally rolled a 2 on the d20.
He's God damn it.
Oh no.
One again.
That roll per perception though was great. I rolled a 19 and a 20.
I think that was more valuable anyway.
Yeah. I won't
probably-
think about any rolls tonight.
Honestly, it's probably good for a healer to go after the enemy, you know?
Yeah, that's true. Assuming they don't like put the cage in the lava and kill them all.
Right. Hammond cost dexterity is 10. I rolled a 5, and he's got 2 people that go after him still.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Alright, Erkin, you're up.
Yeah, I'll go over here. Around. Interesting. Let's put Hunter's Mark on that guy level 2. Which doesn't really do anything, I don't think.
Nope.
Why was I concentrating before?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Shield is your shield concentration?
No.
Shield is not concentration. His helmet does that for him.
Oh, I'm doing it
There's
now.
Mark from last fight.
All right, I'm gonna shoot him 3 times, an extra D8, or yeah, with bow.
Just do the first one, because if you miss it, things happen differently. So just do the first one.
Shit.
Okay, natural 1. What are you attacking him with? Your bow?
Bow.
Roll another attack with disadvantage. $16. All right, inside the cage, you hear ugh.
All right. Good. Now I know how Maxim feels. Let's
Just
let's
kill
continue.
the elf.
That would be
Elf.
terrible.
I mean,
Well, we could bring it back.
you literally lined it right up so that you'd be shooting into the cage. All right, so
we
you
can-
can make your second, your technically your first attack over again. Now,
Is that only for melee attacks?
I don't know.
Pretty sure that it's just melee.
I will take your word for it if you don't want to look it up. Fine.
I
I'll
will
attack again.
look. It was Stalker's Flare. Weapon attack.
Yep. So redo that attack now. Shooting
got
another
it.
arrow. You somehow turned that miss into another shot with an arrow. I don't know how, but you did. All right, 17 damage. Oh wait, 15 damage.
Whoa.
Sorry, you don't get dueling style for a longbow.
You are right. Why is that on there? Okay, I'll work on
Probably
that.
because you have the box checked.
Yeah, I put it in the macro. I gotta check this. Okay. Second attack.
That hits as well. 16 damage.
Those are 3 there.
Okay, third attack with a D8 if you hit.
Actually, that 2 is part of Hunter's Mark.
Oh, okay. I don't know why it said
Just-
dueling style.
Yeah, it just says that. That's weird. Third attack, extra D8.
Okay, I'll take the other 2 off then. 18 is a hit. He takes 10, and then what? 3. Okay.
Oh, we should probably run away. There.
All right. Maxon.
I'll step out.
Hmm?
And I will take a shot with my parry or bow.
18 is a hit. 9 damage.
Shoot him again.
8 damage, okay.
One more time.
14 damage. Alright,
Action surge.
go ahead.
Hit him again.
Hit.
Oh my god, how's he not dead? Go here.
Action surge means you get 3 attacks, not 1.
Oh, that's right. I always forget that. All right.
He goes to leave, and then, oh, right. And he pulls another arrow. Okay, 10 damage.
Let's hoping he'd be dead by now. All right,
Yeah.
one more time.
Is he looking?
Did you roll again? 1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6.
32.
Okay, another 10 damage. Okay.
All right, now I'm done.
Alright, Theron, you're up. You see Erkin and Maxon just firing arrows. Erkin
Okay.
pulls an arrow, goes to shoot it. Maxon hits. Erkin pulls back the bow. Maxon hits. Erkin fires, hits somebody in the cage. Maxon hits. Erkin pulls another arrow. Maxon hits. Erkin draws the arrow back. Maxon hits.
Okay. I am just going to use magic missile on this guy, on the front guy.
Okay. That's going to be 14 damage. Right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
I only have 5 feet left.
So ping, 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 ping. Cost is not concentrating anymore. His goal is to hold his spells because he has very few left. He doesn't have any vision. Okay, he should be able to see there. He will. I told it. I guess I'll do Chill Touch, which is a 120-foot necrotic damage spell. 26. All right. When he hits the Afridi with that attack, the body disintegrates in a flash of fire and a puff of smoke, and his sword falls from the air just straight downward toward the lava. Oops. Deleted the one that had the initiative on it. Might have been 3.3, I can't remember. But and then he's gonna back up. Alright. The Afridi on his turn. He has 60-foot speed. Alright. He flies up to the top of the cage, pulls a lever, and the cage falls from the sky and lands on top of the lava. He then comes back out through the ring of fire, and he's going to cast Wall of Fire. I need to see spell. Oh, good. I can't see it. That's wonderful. There's no show spell description button either for some reason. Wall of fire. Create a wall of fire on a solitaire within range up to 60 feet long. Alright, so it's got to be a straight line. It's 1 foot thick. Okay. So I will use Wall of Force for this. So what he will do... Okay, and when the wall appears, each creature in the area must make a dex saving throw. Okay, so Maxon, make a dexterity saving throw, please. You succeed, so you take 6 fire damage. Alright, that's his turn. Grimgar.
Alright, I can't see what's going on, so I gotta move out.
You don't need to make the save because you are immune to fire.
Alright. And I can see him enough from here. I can see more than half of him, it looks like. I'm gonna try to banish him.
Okay, let me see here. Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
Charisma save?
Charisma save, yep.
He's supposed to have a +7, so add 4 to whatever he got. 13.
Fails.
Alright, so he disappears.
And you're concentrating. Just so you know.
Yeah, I'm concentrating, yeah, that's a good point. Oh, I can't click on that now.
So you all heard the crash of the um cage hitting the lava. But you can't see it.
And there's not really a hell of a lot more I can do, so I'm just gonna yell, I don't know, they yell, the cage is on the lava, and Maxon, we get over there, and that's it. I guess I'll get out of the way in case that's helpful.
Maxon, get over there. The guy that doesn't have fire resist. Oh, he does.
Well, the lever's over there, though.
Is it still on the chain?
You can't see, you don't know.
Oh.
There's not anything else I can do, so.
Alright, Ergen, you're up. You can't see through this wall of fire that's in your way, but it doesn't hurt you.
Ah, son of a bitch. It hurts
that-
on the other side of me.
Is that a concentration spell, and he doesn't lose that when he's banished?
Why would he lose concentration?
If you're far away, does that
You
impact it?
You don't lose concentration when you get banished.
Nope.
He's on his home plane. It's even nicer there for him, if
You
anything.
can concentrate
There's-
on the spell.
There's no range
No.
thing.
Nope, not at all.
Damn.
Nope.
It's like that
Why?
because it's far away. and you're nowhere near it.
So
You can't do anything when you're far away and nowhere near it.
he casts the spell. He's keeping it up. There's no rule in D&D about having to be a certain distance away from a spell once you've cast it.
Oh, so you're saying Grimgar should have killed him rather than banishing him?
What does it matter? It's just this wall of fire is the only thing.
Well, yeah, but we can't see through it to know what's happening. And now I can't aim for the cage or the lever.
The wall of fire he casts is the one over here by us, correct, Joe?
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll run around it.
Yeah.
20.
So that it has nothing to do with the cage.
Can't run around. There's
Oh,
no
can we
turn.
see?
You haven't
Through there?
you haven't been this place before, Erkin. You don't.
Yes.
You're looking down a tunnel you haven't been in yet.
It's only
There's
blocking
no
them, Grimgar?
turns.
Two walls of
There's the fire around the cage, but that's been there the whole time. That
No,
wasn't
I
the
know.
thing.
I mean the wall of force. You can see through there to the cage?
That's a wall of
It's a wall of fire.
fire.
Like, I can't see Grimgar. I don't know where the wall of fire goes.
It's the yellow on your screen.
Yeah, I see it here, but then it ends right there, and I don't know
Yeah,
if that's the actual
It's
ending.
Wall of
Okay.
fire is only a straight line and must rest on a solid surface.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
so it has nothing to
Good
do with the
cage.
fire around the cage. Yeah,
Yeah,
the
I
fire
didn't
around
know
the
that.
cage was already there. Yeah.
I thought it was
Son of
blocking
a
our view
bitch.
from the entire pit.
I gotcha.
Erkin, you enter a tunnel that is only 10 feet high. That's where you just were.
All right, I've used my movement.
Okay. Right?
Should I turn to a bird?
Oh,
Should
actually,
I?
to Erkin,
No.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
You got it.
Okay. You take 6 poison damage as you enter an area with noxious fumes.
All right, let's get out of here. That's
Make a
all I got.
concentration check on your hunter's mark.
Concentration.
Okay, it's still up. All right, Maxon.
Alright, I'm gonna fly over. That's 40
All right.
feet.
When you get right there, make a dexterity saving throw. Okay. You take 34 fire damage. I don't know how much movement you used, but you also know that the cage has landed on the lava and you are 90 feet above it.
Wait, where's this lever that you guys were talking about?
You can't see any, you don't know, you can't see any lever because there is a wall of fire in your way that you can't see through.
Hmm. I don't want to die. I want to go back. I get the 10 extra feet that Erkin gave me, I think, so I
Okay,
should
so
make it.
you used your action to move back.
Yeah,
Okay, is your turn over?
yeah.
Make a
I don't know
dexterity
what to do.
saving throw as you move back into the space of the wall of fire. You take 21 points of fire damage. Theron, your turn.
Okay, let's try to have a useful turn here. 10 feet.
I'm not dying for a moon elf.
So how does the cage look from here? Does it look like it's submerged, or it just like landed and it's slowly sinking?
Make a perception check.
Okay.
You can't see through the wall of fire.
So I can't. I have never seen the cage then.
You've never seen the cage.
Fuck. So how would Dimension Door work if I were to grab Grimgar and try to teleport in there?
You would tell me what point in space you want to appear at, and then we would go from there.
I want to appear on the other side of the firewall.
Another alternative would be Hammenkost has one level 3 spell left. If you want to, you wouldn't be able to do anything else on your turn, but if you want to ready Dimension Door for him to come over and cast Fly on you, you could then use your reaction to cast Dimension Door, and then bring you and Max in if you wanted, because he can fly too. And then you don't have to worry about falling. But then you wouldn't be able to do anything until your next turn, because all you can do with a readied action is cast the spell, and that's it.
So, like, what would we have to do if I said 5 feet past the wall of fire?
You would appear 90 feet in the air, 5 feet past the wall of fire. And
How
then
tall is the wall of fire?
it goes from the floor to the ceiling.
Oh fuck. Okay, then that wouldn't be a good idea.
You,
So I would.
you,
Okay, we'll do the.
you and
We'll
I
do the wait.
are.
I'll hold my spell and say Haman cast or let us fly. I'll hold my whole Dimension Door.
Okay.
And wait, do I hold my movement too in that case?
You do not hold your movement
So he casts fly on me, and then I have to wait till next turn.
to do something. Yep.
But I would still be able to use Dimension Door on my next turn without wasting it.
When you ready an action, what happens is you use your action to prepare whatever you're going to do as a reaction. All you can do is prepare the action, not your movement.
But like, does that make any sense to even prepare it at all if I'm going to use it on my next turn anyway? So I wouldn't get 2 actions next turn if my reaction is done after I move next turn. You know, so I wouldn't have to prepare it at all. Does that make sense?
No, I don't know what you're saying.
So if I prepare Dimension Door, the spell goes away if I don't use it for my reaction.
Yes, but you're going
So
to
it
use
wouldn't
it
make any,
because Hammenkost is going to cast Fly on you.
but I can't move once he casts fly on me.
You can use Dimension Door.
But next turn, you will have the ability to fly. You'll be inside the wall, and you'll still have an action.
Okay, I see what you're saying, but I'm not inside the cage still. My thought was fly through the wall of fire and then Dimension Door in the cage, so I don't have to try to open it.
Ah, right. Okay. I
You
forgot you were trying to teleport into the cage.
Yeah, so if I
Well,
just...
if he casts Fly on you, though, you know it hit the bottom, so teleport yourself to a point that's 1 foot above the lava. You're immune to fire, so...
I am immune. Or I could cast fly on myself now.
Actually, you're immune to fire. Just jump down,
Yeah.
man. Run over to...
Yeah, like 90 feet down.
is
Well,
level
yeah, he'd still
3
take falling damage.
is level 3 2-person fly?
No.
No.
Oh.
I can use level 4.
All I know is I just took like 60 points of damage going out there.
I'm immune, and so is Grimgar, so...
Yeah. My thought was try to flip the switch to get the cage to come back up. Of course, we don't know if that works, but
Yeah, we don't know the situation, but I do have enough spells to teleport out. So yeah, I'm just gonna cast fly at level 3. And I've already moved. What's that?
but you can't see out of the cage if you get into the cage because you can't see
But
through
I
the
can
firewall.
Dimension Door. I can like visualize the spot.
4 people in the cage.
There's 4 people.
Yes.
Well, then that's worst case scenario, as I have to leave someone to die, right? I'm gonna try to find the switch first. If I can't, and they're gonna die, I want to save somebody, right? I'm gonna cast fly on you as well. You know what I mean?
If you can't, If you cast fly on both of us,
Yeah.
then
I'll go in now, see if I can find the switch. And that'll probably be my whole turn to be doing that.
Hmm.
And then you'll do something on your turn, and I can tell you what I found when I get in there. But this is taking too much time, so I'm just
Okay.
gonna go.
Okay.
So I can get inside with all my movement. Not all my movement. I still have movement
If you
left.
cast fly, you have 50 feet of movement left because you used 10.
Okay, so I have 15 feet still, and I'm inside of it.
Okay.
I casted fly at level 4 and on Grimgar as well.
Okay. Make a perception check as you fly in. Okay. You look down. You see 4 figures in the cage. It has not sunk, but it looks like it is sinking. Lava, as molten rock, despite what they show in the movies, is really thick, and it's more like really thick mud than it is like water. And so things don't sink so quick in lava. Um, Things sometimes look like they're sinking because they're really just melting. Um, but you can't really tell how fast it's sinking, and you can't tell the condition of the people in the cage. You look up, and you see a mess of gears and chains. You see 3 levers, all in the middle position, but you do not see a chain attached to the cage.
Okay, so they completely released it. Do the chains have hooks on them?
No,
So I can't tell how it was released? Like what mechanism released it?
not with a 12.
Okay. So I guess seeing that there's levers up there, well, if it's not connected, it doesn't matter then.
But does it look like it was ever connected?
Well, you'll probably find out on your turn, I guess.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know with a 12.
Okay.
Um, I'll fly closer to the cage then, and say, "Quick! Is there any way I can get the cage to rise up?" See if anyone answers.
There is no response.
Okay, that's the end of my turn then. And they're 90 feet down, so am I still 75 feet away from them?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Hum and cost. Mm. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything he can do that would be helpful. Um. Yeah, I don't know that there's anything he can do to help in this situation. He doesn't want to use his level 3 spell, so all of that is out. Um, here's something he can do. He casts guidance on Grimgar. That's all he's got. Ifriti is not here. Grimgar is up.
And a fly over, which let me measure it first, I suppose. 50 feet. I want to look at the gears. Specifically, I'm wondering if there was a chain that was connected or if this is some sort of magical uh, mechanism, in which case the levers would still be useful. And I will use rank insignia to
Okay.
roll at
Yes.
advantage.
Perception check. Well, you have disadvantage. Matter of fact, I should have made Travis roll disadvantage because of the brightness makes it hard to see.
So I'll straight roll it then.
It's a straight roll, and then after you roll, if you want to add the d4 after, you can.
Can I use lucky on this if I roll badly? Still?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see what I get. Oh, that's pretty good.
Oh my God, 28. Okay. Are
I'll
you
use.
gonna use lucky?
No. I'll put the guidance on it too, though, for the hell of it, in case it makes actually a difference. 30.
So the gears are arranged in a way that looks like they can move the cage up and down, release it from the chains entirely, or move it to two other positions, over here or over here. There had been a chain attached to the cage. It looks like the chain has been released entirely. You look down, you see it sinking into the lava. There is a pulley thing on the top of the cage that is what the chain had been attached to. You don't see any extra chains, so you don't see any way to reattach it. You see that in the cage are three people that may not be dead, but they are bleeding out. One of which has an arrow in their body.
I only see 3.
Hold on, I'm not done talking.
Oh, sorry. All right, sorry.
And you see another one that looks unconscious but not dying, directly below you. You do not think any of the four of them are dead. You do think 3 of the 4 of them, if something isn't done right away, they will die. And the last one looks hurt. And you think that you have about 6 seconds before the cage floor goes under the lava.
All right. Well, I guess I'll fly another 10 feet down towards them. And I'll just say to Theron, he'll be dead in a second. In about 6 seconds if we don't get him out of there. And I don't have a lot else I can do.
Did you ever use an action this turn?
He has not used an action.
I don't even know what action I would want to use.
I will also say that Theron is 75 feet away from the cage, and his fly speed is 60.
Can I respond to him at all?
I'll give you guys a little bit more leeway. I've been really generous with the situation.
You have.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'll just say, get closer to me. I'll teleport us in. Use the disc to get us out.
I'm not attuned to the disc.
Fuck. Damn it, Erkin. Your patience. Could have waited an hour.
You've got the fire safety chest if you can make them small.
I can do that.
Can I dash then with my action? I guess that's really the only thing I can do here. Go.
Why would I say no to being able to dash?
I don't know.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna dash towards him.
Okay, so you are 20 feet away now. Right?
Yes.
Okay.
If I can see the one that got hit by the arrow,
Yeah.
I'll do healing word on that one.
All right.
Well, no, yeah, I'll do the healing word on that
Wow.
one. I don't know why I rolled divine strike on there. That shouldn't have been 11. Actually 12. So
Okay.
that's all for one. That's it.
Birkin.
It's from back.
Birkin was in a huge hurry to get in here and do this, and then ran 60 feet away.
45.
That's what he does.
God damn it, there's one wall there. I don't know what to do. No, Dash. Somebody help! Save them! Do something! Save me!
You.
You can run through it.
It's gonna hurt like hell.
It'll hurt like something. You're resistant to fire.
Took like 6 damage.
Alright, let's go for 50.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
I'm glad this wasn't my mission.
I know.
You take 11 fire damage.
It burns. There's just the wall, right? How long does this wall extends for 10 feet? So I have to get out of the way, get out of it.
You have to be at least 10 feet away from it. Well, more than 10 feet away from it. But you already took the damage this turn, so you don't have to worry about it.
So what's the common cost? Save them! Save them now, you son of a bitch!
I'm like one of the only ones that isn't resistant to fire.
Get in there, you pussy!
Where did you go?
I went in the fire.
I don't think you did. Maxon.
Well, I don't think I am useful in this.
You non-magic user fucks.
I mean, I can fly, but I
You
took
won't be
6.
able to help us. If
I
you go to
took-
the wall of fire, you're gonna die. The
I
lava's
took-
gonna boil your fucking blood.
Yeah, I was out there for like a second and I took 60 damage. Like,
They're dead. They're dead, guys. They're so dead.
What's a
I
cage
don't
made
know.
out of?
How are they even alive if I was up 100 feet up, almost 100 feet up above it?
They're
and I took
barely
60
alive.
The
Well,
cage is made of metal.
Oh,
you flew through the firewall. That's why you took damage, not from the lava.
I didn't fly through that wall. I stopped right before it.
Well, close enough to it.
Yeah, it was close. Well, what if I... No, I'm just gonna go to hang out over here by them, where the rest of the non-fire resistant people are.
He took damage from the heat, but he doesn't know what heat.
It was what was it, 30 something damage? Was it from the lava or was it from the wall? Or a combination of both?
You don't know. You took damage from heat.
Oh.
You don't know this. Like, you flew in a room full of lava and the heat hurt you. Like, you don't know what heat did it. Magic people might, but you don't.
I'll hang out here.
Don't hang out here. Go save them.
You can go save them. You want the moon elf. I don't want you to do
Son
it.
of a bitch, I'm gonna kill you after this.
All right, Theron, you're
You're
up.
dead.
Okay, I have a couple ideas, but they could all be not useful. First question. So I want to ask the Theron's super brain if what he knows scientifically of the effects of high volumes of water pressure on lava. So if I shot a geyser at the lava, would it harden or would it do nothing? Would it disintegrate or evaporate, I mean, as soon as I shot it at it?
Make an intelligence check.
Damn.
Actually, Joe,
Hmm.
I wanna ready my weapon in case that
Okay.
that
Yeah, that makes
banished
sense.
thing comes back or
Um,
Freedy.
Theron, it's really fucking hot in here. Um, you have no idea. It certainly wouldn't surprise you if all the water just evaporated as soon as you used it.
Okay. That was my third plan. That was my C plan. My B plan is what about Cone of Cold? Would that have any effect? Or same deal? It's a magical cone.
It's really fucking hot.
Okay. My final plan is using Wall of Force and building it in a way that would stop the cage from sinking.
Well, the cage is touching the lava. Just put out wall of force.
So I could set it up in a way that goes through the cage and kind of anchors it so that the weight of the cage is falling on the Wall of Force instead of gravity taking it down. So the last few feet of submersion doesn't happen.
Brings into
It
existence, huh?
sounds like so. There's two issues that you have with the lava. The most important that you've identified is it sinking and then they die. The other problem is that you take severe damage if you are exposed to lava. And they are awfully close to it right now, which means if they shift away from the base of the cage so that they're exposed to the heat rising from the lava, they will probably die instantly. So the wall might help, um, but
But
it's
not long enough to get in there and do anything afterwards.
well, a sphere sounds pretty good, which you can do with Wall of Force. You can make a sphere with a radiance up to 10 feet, or a hemispherical dome, which basically that's what Liamon's tiny hut is. It's a 10-foot hemispherical dome. Think of a dome with a floor. That's what it would make.
That the floor is up and not made of.
Except the floor is not lava.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
So what about like a box so that there's no roof so that afterward I could get out of the thing?
Yeah, that works.
Also, I'd have to fall into it myself because my fly would end.
You don't have to worry about
Damn
that.
it.
You're immune to the fire for another 8
Right,
rounds.
and so is Grimgar.
For a few minutes, anyway.
Well, no, a few seconds. It lasts only for a minute. I thought.
No, it was 10 minutes for the
Really?
fire,
Then I'm
fire
gonna need
immune.
this counter.
Pretty sure.
10 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this counter. What's wrong? You got lots of time.
Um, man.
The wall of force only lasts for 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm. So then the thing would be, how do we get out of here after that?
That's a later problem.
True.
I don't have an answer to that.
Oh no. I was hoping you did. Um.
Only I had jelly bean.
Okay. So I'll do that for my turn. Just because it's taking too much time, and that's not how this game should work.
Yeah.
So I'll fly my 60 feet so that I only fall 15 feet into the box with Grimgar and the other ones.
How do you
Maybe
want to,
they can guess.
how do you want to make this box? How are you situating this? One underneath, right? That's one. Then what?
Um. So that platform right there is 10 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I make a bridge all the way all the way over here with it?
That's a lot more than 100 feet.
Can I do
About this other
wall
way.
here, here, here? Or yeah, is this way closer?
It's the same height up. It is technically closer. I would have to do right triangle math to figure out how far exactly it is away. But it's 90 feet up and at least, 30
Well,
feet
measure
over, so
quick.
that's 120 feet right there.
So if this where the square, well, it'll probably start with Grimgar is, right? So 30 feet that way, 90 up.
Yeah.
Can it
And then this side, same thing, or 5 feet difference. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about that then, because I need them to possibly help us. So I'll do us underneath, or us on the square here,
hmm
the bottom. I guess 3 sides with a ramp going up as far as it can go this way.
You want a floor and 3 sides? So you got
although just
six squares
Yeah,
there?
I think I want that to shield from the heat, and then the ramp should provide some blockage from the heat underneath.
Okay, so six squares going up diagonally.
Yes. So it'll be what, 60 feet?
Yeah. Okay. Let me just do math here.
if we can get them close, maybe we can get a rope or something.
How steep do you want it?
Um, I would do it so that we wouldn't slide down it, I guess.
So 45 degrees,
Probably, yeah, probably 45 degrees.
which is steep, but
Yeah.
okay. Um Okay. That gets you 40 gives you about 40. We'll say that gets you 50 feet up. Let's just call it 50. So you're 40 feet. Like that
From
would
the
bring
edge.
you to the wall 40 feet down.
Okay.
You'd be at the wall but 40 feet down. Okay.
And
That's
that
what
would
you
be
do.
all of my
You're not
turn.
flying anymore.
Neither is Grimgar.
Grimgar's not flying anymore. Grimgar was how high up were you guys? Theron was
I would have been 15 feet high, and he would have been 20 feet high.
why would he be? Oh yeah, he was 20 feet high. Okay, both of you make dexterity saving throws. Okay. I'll say that neither of you take any damage. You land. Grimgar almost misses the edge of the box, but manages to fall inside. And you're both standing there now. Yeah, I guess Grimgar taking damage would matter for the Afridi. Let me think about this. 20-foot fall, and you succeeded. Let's see. Falling is if you fall more than 10. Okay. So, Theron, you take 4 damage. I'm sorry, 2 damage because you succeeded. And Grimgar also takes 2 damage because he succeeded. And you both need to make concentration checks.
Is that a Constitution saving throw?
Mm-hmm.
So unless I get a natural 1.
No, you need at least a 10.
Can I reroll? Is this the thing I can use my lucky on? I think it
I
is.
don't know.
Let me look at lucky. Saving throw? Is this a saving throw?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll roll it and then see what I get. Okay.
All right. Neither of you loses your spell. All right. Humming cost. Can't see anybody. He will give Erkin guidance. And that is his turn. And Grimgar, you're up.
All right. Can I get around to the sides of this cage, or are we kind of stuck on the top of it?
What do you mean?
I want to try
Can you
to,
get inside the bars, or
yeah.
It's a cage.
Like,
No.
I mean, can I access the side of the cage, or is the box right along the side of it, such that we're just standing on the top, but we couldn't, drop?
It's not a square cage. It's a rounded top cage like a bird cage.
So,
But no, there's no room to maneuver because the cage is 10 feet wide and you're in a 10-foot box.
okay. So I'm gonna try to smash a hole in the top of the cage.
Okay.
I don't think I have any spells that would be particularly better at it, I guess. Not really. No, I'm just gonna try to do that. Well,
oh, I do have 3 potions of diminution.
So Grimgar, what are you trying to do?
I've got one too. Do I think? Well, I guess I'll before I start doing that, I want to be able to get them out of the cage. So I want to make a hole on it such that they can get out.
Okay. I mean the cage is
So
made of iron bars, so attack it.
okay, I want to
Which,
take it in any place.
which side are you attacking?
Um, well, that's why I was asking if I could get to the side, if I could try to smash through the bars, or if I had to
Not
try
on
to
the side
smash
you're
through
in.
the top.
So he made a 3-sided box. So this side over here is the only side that isn't up against a wall. That side
And
is
I
a
will.
ramp you'd be standing on.
Okay, then I will get over there,
Mm-hmm.
and
The door,
I guess.
unfortunately, is on the south side of the cage. You were on
Okay.
the west side.
Okay. I'm gonna try to smash through the bars as a first step, I guess. So I'm just making an attack.
It does max damage. So that would be. Oh, you rolled max damage. No, you
No,
didn't. Add number
I didn't.
9 to that. So 27 damage.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah, you smash a bar.
Okay. And I'll say,
It's not wide
well,
enough for them to get out. You'd need to smash one more.
okay. Um, so I'll say, is everyone all right?
They are all unconscious.
Okay.
Good one.
He grabs his collar and he goes, "Ooh, tough crowd."
Um, why that's not good. I guess
Who was on before me? Death?
I'll try using healing word on one of them.
Which one?
Somebody grabs him with a
Um,
cane.
Boo.
the one nearest to me.
Okay.
Can I use is mass heal is hold on, that's a bonus action. Yeah, that is bonus action. Alright, I'm gonna use mass healing word. And I'll hit all of them, Theron and myself. Assuming I can see everybody. So ignore the divine strike, so it's 11.
Okay.
Okay, that's it. I guess I'll take a step back in case onto the ramp in case Theron wants to do something.
Okay. Erkin. You have no idea what's going on because you can't see from there.
Once again, I plead with the people around me. Go do something, you stupid fox. And then I'll just cast a healing spirit level 3. Put it on me. I'll walk out. I'll walk into it. Get 2d6. Eight. Then I'll move it on to Maxon.
Okay.
What's happening to Maxon?
Nothing yet.
You get 2d6 and you start your turn.
Okay.
All right. You
Hey.
done, Erkin?
Yeah.
All right. Maxon. Somebody roll 2d6 for him.
I can do it.
Okay, 7 heal points, Maxon.
Oh.
You got 7.
Oh, 7. Okay. So, if I move right here, what happens to me?
Make a dexterity saving throw. Because you aren't allowed to fly through walls.
I didn't.
You take 10 fire damage.
Damn, Joe.
Wait. What wall?
Well, you flew directly through a wall.
Oh, well, I have enough movement to
Doesn't
get
matter. You
there.
take the damage. There's a wall of fire there. When you get within 10 feet of it, you have to take the damage. Take 10 points.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go 5 more feet. Now what happens?
You took 10 damage from this wall over here.
Okay, I'm trying to
Yeah,
figure out
you've
how much
never taken
damage.
damage from this.
You're 90
Okay,
feet in the air. You're fine.
that's what I was confused about this whole time.
I know you were because Maxon didn't know.
Okay, so does the same rule apply to this firewall than this firewall? Can I get like within, say like I'll get right here.
You're fine there. You're fine right there.
I'll be fine here. So
Remember, there's a ramp that's 60 feet long right here.
yeah, but
Is
I'm probably above it still, right?
Put something down.
I think you gotta fly like 20 feet lower or something like that. It's at an angle, so.
Max and see me that I stepped onto the ramp?
You
Or
can
am I
see you.
still?
Yeah.
Remember, you got an extra
Alright.
10 feet for an hour.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
So far
Grimgar
I've
did forget
done.
about that.
Not him.
Oh,
Maxon.
Maxon did forget
I
about
got
that.
like I do have like 20 feet left, so if I can land
I
on them.
I like if I can I wave to Max and like come down this way.
I mean, you could
Although
use your mouth to say words.
Yes. Well, I didn't know if he was enough
I'll
distance
land
so he could
on
hear me.
He's
I
not
will
that far.
yell. Okay, I will
He's
yell.
90 feet away, which is 30 yards.
I will yell, Maxon, get a rope and help us.
I have rope. I've always had rope.
We need to be able to get the 40 feet from the ramp to the ledge.
So I should go to the ledge. But there's still a firewall at that ledge that'll hurt everybody. Any survivors.
Better than
What,
dying here.
what are you gonna do about that?
I don't want to go stand by that ledge.
What ledge? What are you talking about?
You said you want me to hang out by the ledge with a rope, you said?
Yeah, the top of it. We're not trying to get down. You don't have to go near the wall of fire.
This one?
You won't get close. The bridge doesn't go that far. It's about 40 feet from the
Oh,
ledge. You have to be
okay.
10 feet from the wall of fire in order to get hurt by it.
Alright, I'll be right here then.
So are you up at the ledge or are you at the ramp?
The ramp.
Okay.
I
Okay,
just won't
Maxon is
travel as
standing
far.
at the top of the ramp. Theron.
Okay. I'll say, Grimgar, get your fire chest out. And I'll start pouring potions of diminution into these people mouths to make them
Right.
small. I have 3 of them. I don't know how many I could do in one turn.
I have one. I can hand it to you.
With the
Depending
chest.
how many you do.
I want to do all of them.
I meant I didn't know how many. Good.
Let's get out of initiative, but I want you guys to keep in mind that I'm keeping track of time in a way. You're not actually fighting anybody, but if something happens, I may have to freeze everything. So do whatever you're gonna do.
Go as fast as possible, make all 4 of them small, put them in the fire chest, and then head up toward Maxon.
Okay, it reduces them by 1 size, right?
I get it.
You gain the reduce effect. Okay. The potion doesn't say what.
Yeah, they
Reduce
reduce
effect is.
they would go from medium to small. The chest can fit 1 small creature.
Oh.
What if we
Hmm.
gave 2? So are they awake or aware? Or they're still unconscious.
They are all unconscious.
And does one of them look resistant to fire or something?
I can describe what they look like.
Yes.
2 guys on the top look like merchants. They are both humans. The one on the bottom left is an elf wearing sailor's clothes, and the one on the bottom right looks like a moon elf druid.
Question: if I have one of them in the chest, and then I carry the chest, and then use Dimension Door, is it me and the person in the chest, or
Yes.
can I do another? Okay. So that doesn't help. So I have 1 level 4 spell left. That's my highest level spell. I can do Dimension Door, but I can only take 1 person with me.
We could put 2 of them in the chest give 2 of them 2 potions each.
That doesn't work like that.
No, okay.
Oh, I see.
Well, how about just putting 1 in a chest?
You carry the chest in your special bag.
Well, and then I'll hand it off to Maxon, and he can fly the chest up, and we'll repeat the process.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's the best way to more of them.
Who do you give a potion to?
I think we're gonna do all 4 of them, right? And do one at a time.
Yeah, I guess let's do the Moon Elf first.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I assume I smashed the other bar to get in there. Or get
Okay.
Theron in there.
Theron, roll a d4. Okay, so the moon elf is made small for 2 hours. You then stuff her in the chest, and then what do you do?
Maxon, so he can fly her to safety.
Okay, so you drag the chest over to Maxon, and then
Have him
by
come
the
flying.
time all of that is done, the wall of fire disappears. And Grimgar, you are no longer concentrating on your spell, as the Afridi is permanently banished. Wall of Force lasts for 10 minutes. So Theron's dragging this chest with a person in it. Make an athletics check.
And Grimgar's doing it, right?
Whoever's
Yeah,
dragging the chest.
I'll drag it.
He can put it in his bag and while he goes up the ramp, right?
In his bag?
Yeah, doesn't he have a special? Or
The
can you
bag of
not?
holding.
And how are you carrying it normally?
Yeah, I guess it's in there. But
Wouldn't
is it if a person is in there? It doesn't in the like extra dimensional space or something?
that work?
So do you put the chest in your bag?
Well, I know if it will like kill them if you do that?
Read the item.
Go
The other
crushing
stuff in your
thinking.
bag is
Bag
fine,
of
right?
holding or the yeah, but it's not a person.
Hmm.
Number of minutes equal to
No.
10 divided by the number of creatures.
One at a time, so that's 10 minutes.
Okay. So yeah, I guess I'll put it in the bag.
Full speed, I assume.
Alright, so at that point, why are you using the chest?
In
Just
them
stuff the
to
people in the bag. Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah. All right, then let's just stuff them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Alright.
assuming we
Do
can
all
get it up there in
4.
2 minutes, right? Because now
I
the
assume
time is being
so.
reduced.
We can go
Even if
60 feet in 6 seconds.
even if you do one at a time, if it's put a person in the bag, bring the bag over to Max, and he flies it and dumps them out, and brings the bag back to you,
Yeah.
you can
Okay.
easily do it before anything that lasts 10 minutes runs out.
Let's do it
that.
that way.
Okay. All right. So you get all of them up. Erkin, how long does your healing spirit last?
Share the chat. Let's see. 1 minute.
Okay. You might as well just heal yourself because it's going to take them longer. Nobody else can benefit.
Cool.
So just you are the only one who can benefit from that. Now, Theron and Grimgar, the two of you would be at the end of the platform. How do you guys get up?
I'm just gonna dimension Doris.
Okay. So you dimension door yourselves up there.
And then release the wall of force.
And then the wall of force disappears, and the cage sinks into the not briny depths, but some other kind of depths.
Move here.
How about we short rest and then teleport our asses out of here?
Yes.
Start casting tiny hut. Wait, can that hold all of us? How many people do we have now? 4,
9
5,
people.
9. I think that's the max, or one too many. 9 creatures.
It can fit 9
Nine.
creatures.
9 creatures of
Creatures
medium.
of medium or smaller.
So technically, they can stay small.
Okay, where are you casting it?
Um,
Go back into that other room.
yeah, I didn't think about that for some reason. What other room?
The one we were in before this.
That was. We go over there and
I don't know if it's necessarily better, but you know,
Or can your fire shield is gone?
I was thinking like I don't
I don't
know.
want to go too far because those people
Is it?
you gotta stay in the bag.
All right, how about in this corner here? Then I don't know.
Both ways and block the directions with the hut and hope that no one comes and waits for us when we're done.
Well, it lasts. Well, the hut lasts 8 hours, so I mean, I'll be attuned to the disc by then, and we can just teleport out after an hour. Right? Nothing can get into the hut unless it like digs in.
It
As soon
can't
as you
dig
do
in.
that,
I've learned that it is a hemisphere, so the tiny hut has a floor.
Oh.
you get your disc attuned, get us out of here.
Okay, you dragging the salamander away?
Yeah.
I assume. Okay. All right, so everyone's over here, right? That's what we're saying.
In the hut.
These 4 are still unconscious. How are you casting the hut? Ritual?
Well, yeah. So,
So it takes how long to cast?
um, casting time 1 minute.
So 11 minutes to cast it. Okay, let me look at a few things here.
I guess I want to start attuning to the disc while he's doing that, and ask Max and then Erkin and Hammond to keep a
Yeah,
lookout.
they're our saviors right now. You have to protect us for 11 minutes.
You started tuning to it while he's casting?
Yes,
Okay, hold on here.
Does it take you to attune? I don't remember. Is it an hour?
an hour.
So you will finish before the hut runs out. Actually, the hut lasts 8 hours, so it doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Yeah, once we're in the hut, it's really no problem. Doesn't really matter.
All right. Who is not resistant to fire? Maxon and Hammond Cost?
Me.
Oh, all 3 of
Isn't
you.
it?
Okay. So I need the 3 of you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I fucking this place. I can't wait to get out of here. It's so stressful down here.
Yeah, lava's scary, man.
It is so dangerous, even for how high level we are.
So this is a saving throw against the extreme heat. You've been down here long enough that the people who aren't resistant needed to do that. You all passed. Those will continue. So before, when I was talking about, oh, you're so hot, you've never sweat this much, yada yada yada, that was you entering zones that are hot enough to require this. And then, okay, so you managed to cast your tiny hut. So 11 minutes have gone by. Grimgar is 11 minutes into attunement at this point. And so we need a 10-foot circle. So what I'm going to do, that's a 10-foot radius. It's a 10-foot radius, right?
10-foot radius, yeah.
Okay. So is that where you want it?
Yes.
Okay. So the dome doesn't quite fit. I reserve the right to change the ruling on this another time, but what I'm going to say is that the dome contours exactly to the wall at the points where it hits the wall. I think the rule might be that it's supposed to fail if it doesn't hit fit. Why don't I read this one more time? 10-foot radius. Fails if it includes more than 9. Yeah, so I'm going to say for today at least, it does not fail. It just contours to the wall, but I reserve the right to change my mind later when I have time to look it up. I tried to look it up quick today and couldn't find an answer. It is now comfortable and cool inside this hut, unless Darren wants it to be horrible.
I want it to be
The dome is opaque from the outside. What color do you want it to be?
Make it like different color rocks so it looks kind of like a cave in right there.
Well, you can't. It's not an illusion. You can make it one color. So you want it to just match the color of the rocks? Yeah. Okay. All right. So the cave is now just blocked by solid gray. Okay. I need one of you to volunteer to roll me a D100.
Rolling the best.
Let it ride.
Yeah, let Chris do it.
What?
Yeah.
What? No, you
Go ahead,
might.
Oh,
Chris.
no, you're rolling the best though.
I'm sorry, a D20, not a D100.
Alright, look. Ah, so average.
Okay. All right. About 30 minutes into the dome, when Grimgar is at 41 minutes closer to attunement, you hear and see two figures approaching the area from the south. And when they discover the two bodies, they look at it quick. You guys can see them, right? Or at least some of you can,
Yeah.
based on where you are in the dome. You can see them clearly because the dome is clear from the inside. They are currently examining the body. Okay.
Is the sound pass through the dome? Can we talk? And they can't hear us?
Um.
Doesn't do anything to
Uh,
sound whatsoever.
Yeah. I just put my
Oh.
finger to my mouth. Where?
Well, this guy stands up from the dead salamander and looks toward all of you. And whoever can see him, make a perception check.
Right one.
All right.
You just ignore them.
Both of you see that this guy is startled when he looks up at you.
I point towards them and like make the slit across my throat motion.
Intruders! Intruders! We gotta tell somebody! And he starts to run. And the other one goes with him. And they take off running down the hall.
Gotta wait it out.
Let them go.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Wow.
It's either that or we check Graham and Grimgar stays to attune.
What if someone was stand guard?
How big is this? This is a 10-foot wide tunnel.
Well, it's as wide as it is.
Okay, so around 10 feet.
Did you see through the dome?
So if somebody's walking up to the dome, you guys should probably attack them because this Vanifer dispelled the dome before. That would be a big problem. Don't want to let them get to the dome.
So anybody in the dome can come and go freely, right? Is that how that works? I'm looking at other stuff.
Yeah, that's what it said. All
Creatures and objects within the dome when you cast a spell can move through it freely.
Yeah.
Does that include myself?
Yeah, you can
It
walk through
does.
it freely, but the spell ends if you leave its area.
Okay, so I can't leave. That's unfortunate.
You block
Oh.
spells and you can't cast spells from it.
So you'd have to go out to do anything.
you guys would have to go out to fight.
I can do anything. You can keep them at bay.
Yeah,
Continue to fight and hope they don't have a dispel magic or disintegrate or whatever. Actually, I don't know if disintegrate works on it, but it might.
yeah. So you gotta keep them occupied.
Is there any way to transform into a monster and just smash this bridge?
You can try. We're getting out of here, and then we're gonna long rest. So if you got something you can use, might as well.
Does, like a monkey do that?
It's a pretty huge monkey, really strong.
You're a big monkey, right? Or maybe there's something that burrows. Or eats rock somehow.
Yeah, I mean, can't Maxon do something with stone? Like maybe make a wall or multiple walls?
Nothing
I'm good with
big.
stuff.
I don't think.
Or a bomb.
I can maybe make like a 5-foot wall.
Transform the bridge into not a bridge? You make the bridge go
Make
up?
a perception check. You think you hear something?
All right, I'm gonna turn to a giant monkey.
Okay. Turn into a giant ape.
I can do that
Throw
myself.
stone on that, Maxon. It'll help him destroy it.
You do?
All right, you are in a cave that is 10 feet tall, with a gorilla that is far taller than that. So, when you transform, you become wedged in the tunnel.
Alright, he's our wall, I guess. He's our meat shield.
I let my
How
belly.
how much time has passed since those guys came?
It's been about 5 minutes. So you're at
So we're-
46 minutes, Grimgar.
Okay.
You got 14 minutes?
What do you do now, Erkin?
I lay my belly and smash the bridge.
Sure, make an attack roll at disadvantage because you are restrained.
Take Control and right click or Alt and Alt. There you go.
I have no idea what he's talking about.
I'm trying to get the character sheet.
Oh.
This. I mean, here we go. Disadvantage.
that's enough. You smash the bridge. Boom! Goes the
Smash.
bridge. I wanted to see. Yeah, the bridge is smashed. Carry on.
I'll just lay here as a giant monkey.
Okay, you guys just keep waiting.
Even Grimgar, because I don't want the spell to end and I don't want him to get hit.
All right. Erkin,
Yeah, I
two
can't do anything.
fire elemental
Excellent.
Myrmidons run around the corner, and they see that the bridge is gone. They are going to try to jump it toward you. One got a 7. The other one got a natural 20. Okay. One jumps and doesn't make it and falls down to the lava. The other one jumps across. Can I put it in front of you? Yeah. And lands next to you. And is going to attack you. 3 attacks. What's your AC? Oh, he has advantage. Shit. What's your AC?
It is 12.
Okay, so the first one is an 11 or a 13, so that hits for 8 slashing. The second one is a 22 or a 17 for 6 slashing. So that's 14. The third attack is a 26 for another 6. That's 20 total. And then the fire damage. Another 17 fire damage. You have to make concentration checks, right?
Yeah.
So make 3 concentration checks with advantage because of the effect of your tattoo. And I'll just have to figure out. So 14 is enough, 17 is enough, and 21 is enough. So you do not lose concentration. All right. Then 2 other dudes run up, but that's as far as they can get using their movement. And all they can do is throw 1 spear each. They get advantage. I mean, you're prone, so that would be like, oh, disadvantage, except you're filling up an entire hallway. So really, it shouldn't be possible for them to miss. That hits, and that hits. So you take 10 damage plus 17 damage. Make 2 more concentration checks. The second one, no, they're both 10. Both DCs are 10. Success. Success. Alright. Then that priest dude comes back. And he will Scorching Ray at 3rd level. Didn't give me the option of doing that. So I gotta roll additional damage. Hit, hit, hit. Oh no, that's sorry. Scorching Ray at a higher level just means another attack. So you take 7 plus 2 plus 4 plus 6, that's 10. 19 fire damage. Make 3 more concentration checks. 4 more concentration checks. Because he hit you 4 times. Safe.
Oh.
Not safe.
Oh.
Okay, so you lose your monkey. You're now standing right here. The third attack was a 17, which misses you, and the last attack was a 20, which misses you. And then finally, the other guy that had been with the priest comes running back. And he... He is going to try to hit you with Hypnotic Pattern. I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw. Okay. You also, because it's a charm effect, would have had advantage, but I wasn't going to tell you that unless you rolled bad. So, you are fine. He misses you. We're not quite in initiative. Maybe we will be. We'll see. Well, let's let Erkin decide what he's going to do and go from there.
I think I'm gonna cast Fear, the 30-foot cone.
Okay. Yeah, it hits all of them. Wisdom saving throw, you say? Second dude passes. First dude passes. Okay. So, let's see. Green is not a good color. We'll do pink. Scared. 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 Okay, then what?
That was an action. Uh, um, nothing.
Just gonna stand there?
This guy will run away from me, right? He won't hurt me if I run away. The guy next to me.
Yeah, he'll run away.
All right, yeah, I'll back up another 15 feet and say, there's like 5 guys here. And they're coming. And then I'll go back within line of sight.
Okay, then I guess we have to roll initiative. Boy, oh boy. Okay, this guy runs away. Let's take the dash action. Okay, so 30 feet. 30 feet. Repeat the save. Still scared. Maxon, do you want to do anything?
Maybe. Move to. Whoa. The heck? What's wrong with my. Okay, there we go. I move right there. Where I
Okay.
am now. I want to aim at this one
Which one?
and the elemental
The one on the
set.
left?
Yeah,
Okay.
I want to do a menacing strike on him. Chills. Had it. Where did I find it? There it is.
Okay.
We'll shoot him.
That hits. He takes 13 damage. Roll your d10. he's got to make a wisdom save. He's fine.
Did not work.
Did not work.
Try again.
Okay. That's a miss. Got one more attack. Hello?
Yeah, I'll just shoot him one more time.
Okay, that hits.
I'll stay in front of the moon elf, I guess.
Alright. Theron.
Guarding.
Oh God. Do you remember if this wall of water spell was a scroll that I had, or if I learned it?
I have no idea.
At one point, it removed all of my innate scroll thing,
Yeah.
and I can't remember if this was one of them.
Don't know.
So what do I do? Do I just say that it's not a scroll, or do I say that it is a scroll? What's the simplest way?
I don't care. Just say it's not a scroll.
Okay, so I own it. So that erases that.
I don't know. I mean, would you have learned Wall of Water? Or would you have kept it as a scroll?
I don't think I would have learned it since I have Wall of Force, but who knows at this point.
Okay.
I might have just said fuck it and learned it just to have it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I want to like. Okay, I guess I'll use my turn to talk with Grimgar, and just him and Haman and get their thoughts. So I would say, do you think you have enough time to attune to that before they kill our friends?
So good a fight they put up. They've got like another 15 minutes or something, right, Joe?
Yeah, another 15 minutes.
God, that's like 150 turns.
Risk them not having dispel magic. I mean, they can come back inside the dome once
Yeah, I
a
think
week.
it makes more sense to let them come. If they dispel the dome, then we just have to kill them, but at least we have everyone.
I was thinking. So can I also yell out to Max and Erkin?
Yeah.
Okay. Guys, get in the dome. We'll kill them from in here. And I wink. I know that
Why
we
do you
can't.
wink at us?
What?
I wink
Maxon,
back.
why do you wink? Why do you wink at us?
You have
You
no
had seen
idea.
me.
You have no idea if
Seen
you
me.
winked.
I was winking at Grimgar
Oh, yeah, I
because
can't see
I
him.
can't kill them in here. It was just a bluff.
They can't see you. Okay,
It's
Erican,
true.
you're up.
All right, let's
They-
run up to them. How close can I get to this guy that's in the lava and whip him? Do I have to be right next to him, or can I even do it at all?
Oh, that's right. He shouldn't even have made the fear save. He is 90 feet down. Is your whip that
Yeah.
long?
Let me check. Maybe.
Yeah.
Great.
Find out.
Unravel it.
Definitely not.
Okay, let's shoot with a bow then. Go up to here.
Okay. You have disadvantage because you're in melee range of somebody else.
He's 90 feet. That's how it works. If you have a bow and someone's standing next to you, you're not shooting them. You have
Yes.
disadvantage.
Yes.
All right.
This guy's scared of you, so he's like slapping and screaming, slapping at you and screaming in your ear while you try to shoot.
Okay, makes
He's like,
sense.
he's, "Ah! Ah!"
Low, no harsh, no drilling style. Shoot. Yeah, that's all right.
Miss. Your
Reroll.
lava flumps into the lava.
Son of a
Alright,
bitch.
you throw your bow off into the lava.
Son of a bitch.
No,
That's my
you
favorite
didn't do
bow.
that. No, that's horrible. I can't do that to you. Your bow snaps and you're blind now.
I fall in the
As
lava.
the bow whips you, you fall in the lava, and you're dead forever. Yay!
You saved the moon elf.
No.
First natural one
We
ever.
care about the moon elf then?
She bleeds out from the arrow.
Right.
Oh.
The arrow pings off the wall and headshots the moon elf, who bursts into flame, and the dust blows away into the wind.
The red lady murders my family, who's still alive, by the way, somewhere.
Did I notice which one Erkin had hit with the arrow when you were rescuing from the cage? Was it the moon elf?
No, it was this one.
Okay.
Anyway,
All right, so
you
what do
just
you do
missed,
with that?
but you can
Okay.
re-roll. Oh, that
Yeah,
was your re-roll. Never mind.
I'm gonna do my second attack one. Which is a bow attack. Pitch.
I mean, okay, hold on. He's rolled 2 natural ones in a row. Do I throw his magic bow into the lava? Like, oh, I'm so tempted to do that.
What if I just lose all my arrows or something?
No, I'm gonna say the result of that is that you fall prone. Make a dexterity saving throw. You slip while trying to shoot this thing.
Roll another one.
Yeah, don't roll a 1. All right. You catch yourself. You're not even hanging off the ledge. You're like laying down next to the ledge.
That was 10. That was a good try. Good try me. 10. Let's run back to the dome.
Good try. He tells
20,
himself.
30, 45. Onto this guy, Charlie.
All right, he runs into the thing. All right, Hammond cost. I mean, I'm just gonna say he does nothing. This guy has to run. You guys don't actually know what's going on with the other dude because he is down in the lava and he can't fly. This dude has to run.
How long does fear last?
A minute. This guy comes running up. He throws a spear at Maxon, I guess. Oop! That's a hit. You take 7 damage.
No.
And then the last guy. My initiative rolls are always so bad. I got a 3, a 4, a 5, and Hammond Cost got a 7. That guy's still afraid too.
Hey, I didn't get my turn.
Oh, okay. Hold on. What do you want to do on your turn?
I'm just fucking around.
I was gonna say. Well, hold on. Wait. Maybe he wants to. Maybe he wants to fuck up. I should have given him an opportunity to blow it. All right.
I was waiting to specifically say I don't do anything except keep the tune.
Yeah. That's why I skipped you. All right.
I appreciate that.
All right, Maxon. What are you doing? Your turn.
Get back inside.
All right. You go back
I
and
would've
bed
went-
down.
When he comes
I
in,
would-
I say, Max, you can shoot people with your bow and then come right back in.
Oh. Okay.
Still roll 1.
Great, Ryan. Now we gotta wait 20 minutes for Rob to shoot 3 times.
Oh, hang on a second.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Use the ice
exactly
arrow.
what I expected you to say.
I want to do another menacing attack on
All right,
him now.
go ahead. Remember, you do that after you hit. So
Uh,
that hits. Oh my God! Menace that guy. You won't do it.
oh yeah, D10.
How many of those do you even have left?
I think that was my second to last one.
He fails.
Ah, now he has to run. I
Okay,
want to try that on the last one. Over here.
you can't see him. He's down in the lava.
Oh, he's underneath the bridge.
Yeah, he's down. He's 90 feet down.
How did I shoot him the first time then?
You didn't shut the other
I didn't.
one. I don't know, man. Just hurry up.
I'm gonna go
Okay,
back
you
in
go
the
back in
dome.
the dome. All right, everybody goes back in the dome, and eventually the fear runs out, and they all come over and they start banging on the dome, but they can't figure out how to get in.
Uh,
Okay, and that's what happens. And they're just like banging on the dome. They're like, ah, listen, you assholes. Who are you? Why are you here?
Answer them.
I say we're from the Earth cult.
What do you mean the Earth cult?
You sent by Earth guy.
aren't you a fire cult?
Fuck. I can never,
Oh,
never
we're
remember
Eternal
their.
Flame.
Black Earth. I whispered to
Black
Kirk.
Earth.
The guy
Yeah,
goes,
what's
whoa, whoa, whoa. What do you mean Black Earth? That's a little
Yeah, we're from the
offensive.
Black Earth. We'll fuck you up if you don't leave us.
Alright. That's the guys.
All right. Anyway, eventually Grimgar is attuned to the disc.
Hey God.
That would be nice to have done right from the beginning.
Why would you attune to that, you son of a bitch?
I don't know. Then I can't attune to other stuff.
You keep saying we should really attune to this disc, and then you never do it.
Somebody should, not me.
right.
Let's let Hobbit attune to it next time.
Hammond goes, I could have just cast the dome.
You had a dome this whole time?
Yes,
Son of a
What kind
bitch.
of dome?
I'm a wizard.
What don't you mean? The hut?
Yeah,
Well, I casted it.
I know, but you seem to want to do a bunch of stuff.
Okay, well, yeah. But we
Are we
didn't need to do
leaving?
stuff.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
go.
did we leave? Yeah, use the thing. Where are we
Yeah.
going now?
I
No,
guess
I wanna-
teleport. Red Larch is probably the best.
As he's using it, he whispers to Theron, Black Earth. Oh shit!
Anywhere but Yartar.
Where are you going?
I think Red Larch is the best place to go because we're very familiar with it.
Can I really leave the hut up? Or no, I left the hut, so it disappears. Okay.
Did you say we're going to Yartar?
No.
No. No.
Well, it would be something where I think you probably do have to drop the hut because magic can't penetrate the dome, but it could be like you drop it and then he immediately finishes or
Go on
immediately
me.
uses it. Yeah. Use it as soon as I drop it. And he drops it and you go.
Just elf. Safe.
Now teleport.
I was trying to look it up. I thought I had it to click, but I can't find it. If we're very familiar with Red Larch, then if it's a 25 to a 100, we're on target.
Okay, I'm looking something up. Looking. Okay. So, Grimgar, I need you to make an Arcana check.
I'm gonna use lucky reroll it.
Okay. Teleport only works on willing creatures. 4 of the people you're trying to take with you are not conscious. If you ask whether they can be willing while they're unconscious, you are a rapist.
What would Cosby do?
You would get released from prison on a technicality.
Very good. Go for one of those.
So, do you want to cast the spell?
So is this us figuring this out before we cast it?
Yep.
Thank God. We just fucking leave without them after doing all that. I would have been so sad.
Well, that's why I had him do an Arcana check.
Okay,
Okay.
so pick them up before you do this. We have 8 hours in the hut.
I kiss every one of them.
Yeah, I guess I'm attuned to it
Right,
now, so I can
you
do
are
other
a
stuff.
rapist after all.
Yeah, I guess I want to examine them and see why they're still unconscious.
Make a medicine check.
Where the hell's medicine? There it is.
Oh. They are all suffering from heat exhaustion.
I'll use my endless decanter or whatever it's called to try to give them some water and put some water on their heads and stuff.
All right. Yep. Over time, that would work. You can bring them all to consciousness. They have their hit points. They're in a nice, cool area. You just start hosing them down, and I'm assuming you put the decanter between your legs and just
Yeah.
all over them.
Does water go through the hut?
You're gonna drown us in a tiny hut.
Oh
I think it
yeah.
does, right? The geyser, of course.
No, it does not go through.
Okay, so it just soaks into everything.
Right, you do the geyser, and then it creates one of those whirlpools, like when you're in a pool,
Yeah.
and you guys are just spinning. Ah! All right.
Are
Yes.
they awake now?
Fine. Okay. You wake them all up, and before you really have a conversation with them, you're just kind of like, "You guys want to get out of here?" And they're like, "Yes." And you go. Theron goes, "Grimgar, do it!" And you guys, poof, disappear and teleport to Red Larch. You don't have to roll because you are familiar enough with Red Larch that it just works.
Hooray.
Okay.
God, that was the most stressful.
That is where we will pick up next time, with all of you arriving in Red Larch, and I will give you a sneak peek to Red Larch. It is currently safe in Red Larch, which means
God.
you all level up as soon as you long rest. I assume you will long rest before you do anything else other than talk to people. So next session, we can level up right at the beginning pretty much if we want to. But you will be beginning the session by talking to these people, I assume. And then immediately thereafter, we will do the level up. And then you have to figure out where you're going next.
And brings Moonoff back and never talks to us again.
Yeah, probably.
Mm.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if
Definitely.
Urkin
Out of here.
if Urkin
Guys.
wants to bail, Chris, tell me, so that we can make you a new character. If he really does just want to bail, I have no idea what he wants to do. You're still looking at least for a rust monster or something.
It's true.
That's true. I gotta kill Maxon too.
I actually went and helped.
Hey, you
You
did. I
didn't.
guess I don't have to kill you. I gotta kill Haman Cost.
Maybe I should kill you for not coming to help.
Haman Cost literally last session saved you from being forever dead, and you said he was your best friend.
Times change.
Things changed. I mean, he did more to save those guys than you did.
Yeah.
Right,
I
good point.
first.
He gave
Really
Grimgar, at a minimum, he gave Grimgar guidance.
I'll hand over a Minotaur horn and then go hang myself.
And he was the one that killed the Afridi. With, he got the last shot on it. Level 14 isn't great for leveling up. Maxon, you get another you get either another ability score increase or a feat. So you're gonna have to choose between those two. Neither Theron nor Grimgar get any more spell slots. But you are able to prepare another spell, and Theron learns 2 spells. Theron also gets a really sweet arcane tradition. You want me to tell you what it is?
Sure.
Theron learns over channel. When you cast a wizard spell of 1st through 5th level that deals damage, you can choose to deal maximum damage with that spell. The first time you do so, you suffer no adverse effect. If you use this feature again before you finish a long rest, you take 2d12 necrotic damage for each level of the spell immediately after you cast it. Each time you use this feature again before finishing a long rest, the necrotic level damage per level increases by 1d12. But at a minimum, you get once per day you get to choose to do that. Max damage on a spell of 1st through 5th level.
Pretty sweet.
You die from necrotic damage, do you automatically, do bad stuff to your body?
I mean, if you die from necrotic damage, that's pretty bad to begin with, I guess. What does Rangers get? I know Grimgar gets garbage.
So I could an Odaluk's freezing sphere and do 65 damage to 1,000 people,
Is it 5th
Yeah.
level?
basically.
Oh, you learn Vanish, Chris.
Ooh.
It's not great. You can use the hide action as a bonus action on your turn.
Ooh.
Man, it's like the one thing I didn't want him to have.
I use that all the time.
Well, the good news is that the place you were just in is the anti Crispor because it's so bright he can't use any of his Gloomstalker stuff. There's
Yeah, that's
no shadows at all.
a bad mission for the elves to put him on.
I mean,
I think so.
they didn't know.
She was supposed to be in the Earth Temple.
Yeah, she was for a while.
Sure.
Freezing Spear's 6th level, Travis. But you could do Cone of Cold.
Yeah, or you could cast Fireball at 5th level. That's still 10d6.
Well,
So, anyway, we'll do that during next session. I gotta figure out Hammond cost. What levels is he on stuff? He's an 8 wizard. And for some reason I can't see what level he is for. If I go to the character mancer, I bet you it would tell me. 8 wizard, so an odd level wizard would be nice. Cleric, he's level 4, so a 5th level cleric would be nice.
Mm.
Yeah, so I don't know which one to do with him. We'll see. Okay.
good job. We got saved.
Yeah, it went so poorly so many times.
I was so worried about this session I didn't want to tell you guys how worried I was.
I mean, our lack of plan was a good enough reason for us to, like that was fucking hard just to come up with something that would even be feasible there. Once
Yeah.
he couldn't kill that, he really screwed us.
Yeah, I mean, I gave you guys as much time as I did just because I was like, if I don't give them time, they are not going to succeed. Just wouldn't have been possible. I mean, this would have been hard for me to figure out what to do with the lava and everything. I mean, if you guys didn't have those lava immunity potions, like, there's no way. I mean, oh my god. Maxon took so much damage, and none of it was even lava damage.
Fire.
Like, it was just the walls of fire. That ring was a higher level cast of Wall of Fire.
Yeah, it was.
Wall of Fire is a
Okay.
4th level spell. That was a 7th level Wall of Fire. That's why he took so much damage.
And I
Oh,
was like, nope. I wouldn't have made it
Sounds-
down to the bottom in time.
no. I've heard.
Yeah, I was never certain, and then I thought that we might have to ditch them, leave them to die. a few different turns in a row.
If you could have gotten down there, well, the problem is you couldn't use scatter because you couldn't see. Hanan
Yeah.
Cost is going to flip his spells around or whatever and take Dispel Magic so that somebody actually has it.
Yeah, I was thinking of it too.
Well, he'll take that, and I think I'm also going to have him take Gentle Repose. Because I don't think Grimgar has that either.
No, I think I can
Gentle
learn it.
Repose is a second level spell that pauses the clock on reviving magic. It pauses it for might be like 8 days or something.
Shit.
Did you post it?
Yeah, 10 days.
10 days, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's good if you don't have a Revivify ready. You can Gentle Repose somebody. And even though Revivify is supposed to be within 1 minute, as long as you Gentle Reposed them within 1 minute, you can bring them back.
Mm.
So like if you were out of third level spells, but you had a second level spell, you could Gentle Repose them, take a long rest, and then Revivify. I think I'll have him take that. I don't know why he doesn't have it. He should.
That is a good one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will talk to you guys later.
All right.
Okay.
Bye.
Yep.
Bye.
Thanks, Joe. Bye.